going on, y'all? Crypto Walk here. I'm in a pretty big building right now, and there's a good amount of people in this building. How many of them do you think know about cryptocurrency? 1%? Maybe more? 5% at the most? I've been doing this crypto thing for a little while, and it's starting to seem like I'm not really making a difference. Like everyone already knows about crypto and they're choosing not to do anything. But that is not the case. I've walked around and talked to people about crypto, and they don't even know what Bitcoin is, and that was the first cryptocurrency. So that's why I started my channel, to get out the word to as many people as possible, because there are still billions of people in this world left to expose crypto to. But let's talk about me for a bit. How did I get into this whole crypto thing in the first place? I started off as a regular old teenager working a fast food job like 90% of teenagers in the world. I actually liked my job. I worked at Chick-fil-A, and I felt like I was doing a somewhat good service, helping people with their food, serving it to them. I liked that I was doing something. But I knew I wasn't making that much money and that it wasn't going to be sustainable long term, even if I did eventually maybe become a manager or something. My last paycheck from that job before I left was worth $150, and it was that money that I put into my first crypto investment. Now, just to give you a bit of a backstory, my dad was already in crypto, but being a young kid at the time, I was just like, oh, dad's doing boring work stuff. But I did know that he'd made a lot of money in that crypto stuff, and he was suggesting different things to me. I could have been like, nope, I'm just gonna keep my $150 and buy the PlayStation 4, because I am a gamer. I like games very much. But I decided to give it a try, and my dad never forced me to get into any investment. So I got into what he suggested and basically forgot about it, went back to being a kid again. So the first investment I ever got into was something called Chainlink, and after a few months or so, my investment had doubled, and I was a bit surprised, okay, that was pretty quick. I was not expecting it to go that high that fast. Fast forward a year, and now I've 10x'd my money without having to do anything. So I was like, hold on, I can still be the same kid that I am normally, not have to do any extra work, and I can 10x my money? Okay, I gotta look into this some more. And that's what I did over the next few years. And now, I'm sitting on a lot more than $1,500. And those kinds of returns are still possible in crypto today if you choose the right thing. But the reason why people like you and me, millennials, need to get into crypto is because we are running out of ways to sustain ourselves in the normal world. Inflation has gotten to a point where even the most basic things have ridiculous price tags, and our wages are not going up to match the fact. Our lives are go to high school, pay $40,000 a year for college, be hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, depending on the occupation you go into, and you're starting off your career, if you manage to get the career you want, at a minus. And it takes you decades just to pay off that debt. Meanwhile, you're accruing interest on everything else, and you feel like you're never gonna get out of the situation. With crypto, you have the opportunity to get out of that situation without doing any more work to do so, other than the due diligence to make sure what you're getting into is a good investment. And that's the most important thing, because right now in crypto, there are a lot of scams. I would say right now, maybe 40% of all the cryptos are these things called meme coins, which are a lot of them scams. Not all of them, a lot of them, because they're based off just caricatures of real life people, offensive topics. I won't get into all of it, but I'm disgusted by most of them right now. But if you can sift through all the mess You can find people and projects that are really trying to change the world. And those are the ones you need to get into to change your life. But the biggest problem facing our generation right now is artificial intelligence. It is constantly getting smarter, and more now it's getting capable of doing things that humans thought AI would never be able to do. Artistic expression, it can make movies, it can write code for you in seconds, it can write books. Soon, I would say maybe in the next 20 years or so, AI may be responsible for 50% of jobs that humans are still able to do today. What are all those people going to do to make money? They need another option. And this is where crypto comes in. Right now, a lot of you are working your butts off trying to make enough money at your job, or starting a business or a side hustle. Some of you do both of those things at once. But trying to do that is extremely difficult. You have to worry about shipping. If you're doing drop shipping, you have to worry about 2 different streams of conversations between your coworkers and those that are part of your business. It can be very stressful. It is very stressful, and it's bad for your health. The last thing you want is bad health, because if you're not healthy, you can't do anything. Whatever dreams you may have, if you're not healthy, you won't be able to do them. With crypto, you can earn the same amount of returns that are possible in other side hustles and other businesses without having to sacrifice your attention and time between a job or a business. If you want to just run your business and passively get into crypto, you can do that. If you want to continue your job because it's your passion, you like it, it makes good enough money, you can put some of your money in crypto on the side. Our generation is at a crossroads and a crisis to stay alive at this point. Because if the price of everything we need to live keeps going up while at the same time we're being overworked more and more, and we are not being paid as much as everything is going up, we're not going to be able to sustain ourselves, especially if AI takes the jobs that we already have. So, crypto is my way of helping people to sustain themselves. I have seen the kind of returns that my dad has been able to get for people, and how it has changed their outlook on life, what they're able to do, what they think about on a daily basis. They can take more time to look into whatever dreams they may have gotten rid of for the sake of money. And I want to do the same thing for other people as well. So, if you want to go on this journey with me, if you want to walk with me, check out my channel. This has been Crypto Walk. Peace out.